Yo, let me sit up for this one. There's a woman here on TikTok. She just found out that her husband has been sleeping around. So she goes and picks up the mistress's kid and takes her to school. She did it
Ooh.
as a warning. Yeah. You would have to die. I don't care if you cheated, you have to die.
Now, first and foremost, I think that's absolutely insane. I really do. I don't think it's okay to, do anything to anybody's kids. Not saying that she did anything, but you can tell she was trying to send a message just so that you can be warned how close I can get to you without you even realizing it. And let's be honest, you go and fuck with somebody else's family, you don't know what that woman's going through. You don't know how much she loved that man. So for you to go and be involved with somebody, that's married, I'm sorry, it takes two to tango. And there's a lot of women sometimes that play that card of like, oh, I didn't know. You can tell when a man's married. I just feel like when he doesn't call you, he only hits you up at a certain time at night. He's always busy or something's always going on. Come on, dude. And the way you guys don't understand this, and the reason why I don't believe that some women don't know that there's a woman involved is because most women, when they're involved with a man, they always get overly competitive and overly like jealous and always have to pay attention to what a man's doing. We all see women. So I find it shocking sometimes women go, I just didn't know. Right. I'm sorry. For her to go and pick up that woman's kid or whatever, that's what you get. I'm glad she didn't do anything to the kid because that would have been worse, but that's what you get. I always say this: stop cheating on people. Stop cheating on people. Stop cheating on people. Stop being involved with married men and people that are in relationships because if something like this happens to you, somebody bombs on you, you did it to yourself. You did it to yourself. Everything you do is going to have repercussions. Everything you do is going to come with big consequences. And the fact that a lot of you women do stuff like this and think you're going to get off the hook and tread lightly, well, you can tread lightly in those shark waters because that's what's going to happen. You will never know how crazy a woman is until you put her up against the wall and make her feel some type of way. I personally wouldn't even go as far as doing that. The moment I find out a man's cheating on me, I'm out, dude. I really am because there are so many relationships now that are polyamorous or open and all this stuff. To cheat on somebody when we're this grown, it's so annoying and it's so dumb. But like I said, I always laugh when I see these end results because what else did you expect was going to happen? Did you think you were going to go into the offset, into the sunset with a beautiful man and nobody was going to find out? That doesn't make any sense. Why do women always do things like this? And I'm sorry, I don't believe that women don't know. Because like I said before, the way women are when they see a man that's married, it's like you guys like them even more. I'm sorry. I will never understand that. But that is pretty scary. I'd be pissed if my daughter came home like, Mommy, somebody took me home today. Who did? And she's explaining the woman and it's the man's wife you're fucking. Yeah, maybe you should stop cheating. And also, too, y'all, I'm not just saying it's the woman's fault because definitely it takes two to tango, and the man should never invite another woman into his home. But again, these are the consequences you have to deal with.